Everybody, it's Invictus. Time another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Sunday, Mosh Pit. I hope your first weekends of 2026 were awesome. We are waiting for another video across 2,000 likes on the like streak. And, of course, we are still keeping an eye on those other videos. They're getting closer and closer. People have been going back and watching them. So I'm going to extend it a little bit longer, wait for the weekend to cycle through, and we'll see where we are by like Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. Because your meme of the day here brought to you in his glorious return, sent in by Prestigious Turn 268 on the Sinvicta subreddit. Top thread was a Sinvicta-inspired carnival game from episode 393. Binding of Isaac. The Binding of Isaac items meme Monty. Is it Sinus Infection or Nose Goblin? Forever Alone or Distant Admiration? Play now for a chance to win Scatolde. Or is it Best Bud? Yep. Thank you very much, Prestigious Turn. Everyone who uploaded that one. He's back. The call had been made and placed, saying that we needed memes, and he answered. CJ is going to be Victor Tango Mike 1, Golf Papa 8, X-Ray. We've got higher tears rate than damage, and that's pretty much all you need to know. We're also starting off with the Sprinkler. Our passive item is Spilled Milk, which is, well, I guess technically it's not Spilled Milk, but it's just called the Milk. And if we take damage enough, or if it takes damage from, like, say, projectiles, it will give Isaac a very, very significant tears upgrade for the entire room, which then gets reset after leaving. It was recently changed, though, from just Isaac taking damage to now it can take damage from shots and act like a sort of like a, in a weird way, speaking of Sinus Infection, in a weird way, kind of like a, I guess a more remote orbital, I guess. How you would describe that? I don't know. Random troll bomb out of nowhere. But I do like Sinus Infection a lot, as it does give you a very good amount of consistent damage. It's not like a burst damage shot or anything like that, but if it's allowed to persist on a target for long enough, it will actually kill them. And on top of that, once it destroys the target, it will persist on anything else that's around it. It has a chance to spread to other enemies as well, which is really, really cool. But movement speed's okay, shot speed's great. We just need more damage, really. Starting off with a 3.0. I didn't even know there was another one over there. Starting with a 3.04, tears rate is also excellent. Actually surprised the skitterer went around that way. So there's Milk blocking a shot there, because we absolutely would have gotten tuned up if we'd stayed there. You may notice that the Sinus Infection shots, they do drop off or fall off if the enemy does anything like bury itself underground or just jumps in the air. It will basically just disappear. So it's very hard countered by bosses, especially like ones that up in the air, like Cage, like Monstro. But if you get a relatively static boss, Sinus Infection can do numbers here. Baby Plum, I am going to use the Devil card immediately, as this gives us the Book of Belial effect. Now, I would love to get Humbling Bundle, but problem is that we can't afford it. And unless we get the quarter here, or a dime and a couple cents inside of the box after Baby Plum, I doubt we're going to be able to get it. It's just going to be a regular old HP upgrade. We go on to last week's question of the episode. This one was from the Leviathan episode. It was sent in by Mystic Envoy. It said, question of the episode, now that you've had some time to sit on the results, were there any items / combos from Missing No Week that surprised you? For example, I know Neptunus was a pleasant surprise in a few instances. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember any of them. I remember getting Neptunus, the one that you mentioned, but I don't. Oh, wow. Well, we didn't get a secret room there, but we did get a random soul heart. I honestly do not remember Mystic Envoy, and I apologize, but I don't even remember what happened in yesterday's Isaac episode. And I recorded that. It was about maybe 2 days ago, prior to this recording, and it's long gone in my memory. I've done lots of things since then. did finish. No spoilers. No spoilers. But I did finish Stranger Things, and that's been pretty much the only thing that I've been able to remember for the last couple of days. And I won't comment on it. I'll just say that I finished it. Some Yaves. Well, we got some Yaves. Might as well check to see what's inside the shop, and boy howdy. Shops have been just killing it lately. Drop a bomb here so we can get into maybe this golden chest. We should save this key first for the item room. I think the item room is going to be to the northwest. So that's just me. Yeah, we finished Stranger Things. Did Pokemon breaks. The Buccaneers will miss the playoffs. Surprising nobody, of course. And I say that without actually having seen the game yet. The Carolina Panthers and Tampa Bay Buccaneers have not played time of this recording, but let it be known that I've already said that the Buccaneers will lose. Wow, I can't believe that shot made it all the way over there. The Buccaneers will lose this game. And even if they somehow win the game, Atlanta will definitely beat the Saints. So, yeah. Yeah, and honestly, I just don't want them to win. They don't deserve to win. To be honest. The hell is the secret room? Not exactly sure what the secret room is. But you know, I want my team to win. There's the tears up you get from Milk, by the way. Okay, I don't know what exploded over there, but thank you. It's not that I don't want my team to win. It's just that we don't deserve to win. And I've been ready for a coaching change for many, many years, as you all are very keenly aware. Even if you don't follow American football, you know how much I do not like our head coach, Todd Bowles. Never have, never will. We get Pisces here, which is going to give us a very, very significant tiers upgrade. It also breaks the tiers cap at the cost of you having a little bit of a knockback. And oh man, Bob's Rotten Head, way, way, way better than the Sprinkler. Pretty much the only place the secret room could have been. And yep. All right. So as long as I don't miss the toss, should be able to one-shot whatever boss we see. We got one of them. And honestly, that makes this fight infinitely easier. In fact, well, not infinitely, but we can actually quantify the amount that it makes this fight easier. That would be 50%. We do get more damage here, but I'm worried about our HP because we cannot take a Devil Deal currently. Unless it's a 1 heart cost Devil Deal, and it is going to be one. On top of that is a Guppy item, and a useful one at that, with Guppy's Eye. It's going to show us what the contents of chests are. It's going to show us if there is, like, say, Magic Mush, or if there's going to be a Tinted Rock or anything like that that has an item. And I don't think we left anything. Honestly, I'm fine with Bob's Rotten Head. Good item. Yeah, I apologize, Mystic Envoy. I simply do not remember any of the combos from Missing No Week. That was one of those weeks where I was nervous about dying, and there's not really a whole lot you can do about it in terms of control. Like you cannot give yourself any type of item that you would want in a normal situation. By just simply picking it up, and rather you roll into it based on the item pools that you've previously looted already. And it's that week was fun for people. It was very, very exciting. Missing No Week was definitely one of the most popular theme weeks I've ever done on the channel. But it doesn't make it any less nerve-wracking. You be careful here. These fatty baddies will dome us if we're not careful from across the room. We still need keys. Secret room might be there, but I'd be surprised. It'll be there. It would depend on what's on the bottom here. Okay, well. It cost us 1 bomb to go in there, so we might as well try. But if there's magic mush in anywhere in any one of those mushrooms, we would have been able to see it with Guppy's eye. It is there. Wow. You see this right here? There's a nickel inside of this keeper, so we're going to do that. 2 cents are all we need, and okay, game. All right, look, I appreciate the first spacebar item. Hey, great. Second one, okay, well, you know, it's better than the first one. The third one, though, on floor 3, no, we need item room items game. Pisces was a big help, and I thank you for it, but it does not erase the sins of the sins of only having a payout of active items in our item room. Definitely a sin. The one sin. I'm not sure how many people are going to get that reference. Well, we got the soul heart, but we still have not found the item room yet, and I'm going to go back and look for it first. Wait, no, what am I talking about? We literally just saw it. It was decap. Don't listen to me. Actually shocked that we didn't get hit by that. I'm going to see if I can get Mega Fatty over near the barrels. Use it to our advantage without hitting me. Just need him to jump over here. You're seeing what I'm talking about with Science Infection, just dealing good, consistent damage there. We're not even hitting him, and he's dying. Get a range upgrade, a damage upgrade. And, yeah, DPS is improving now. We still need more, though. So the reverse fool card, by the way, will drop anything that we have in terms of bombs, keys, or money into consumables. And if we have a certain amount, like if we say have 10 bombs, for example, they will turn into Mr. Boom, or Boom, I should say. If we have more than 25 cents, we will drop the quarter and all remaining coins out there. So it's a good way to get, or force at least, an item pedestal for in those situations where you get a reroll machine inside of, like, say, the secret room. Or if you happen to have a reverse judgment card and you just wanted to go into an angel room and drop a couple more items, a reverse fool card is going to let you do that pretty reliably. But it's not really something you can plan for, so I wouldn't take it too seriously. Dude. These item rooms outside of Pisces, man. Oh, you saved your buddy. Gonna get the twofer there. We got the poison gas cloud, though, to take out that angle. This is just one big old Isaac circle. Unless if it goes down to the south, which is what I'd prefer. Still need to look for the shop. I don't know if that's a secret room or not to the left there. Definitely could be. Again, you see the value of Science Infection ticking away. Take it away, take it away, take it away, take it away now. Give it away by Red Hot Chili Peppers. which is a band I honestly have never really been a huge fan of. I know that in some circles, Red Hot Chili Peppers are like the greatest band of all time, and I think they're okay, but that was just a band that I just never cared about that much. They have a couple of good songs, obviously, Under the Bridge. You know, my favorite Red Hot Chili Pepper song is Other Side. There's just something different about that song that was just very good. And I've always thought that that song that starts with is it Can't Stop? The one that starts like that. I've always felt that song was a direct ripoff of Bread Fan by Metallica, which ironically was a cover song, but still. It's a very, very similar sounding riff. Only difference really there is that one is being played with a bass guitar, the other was not. We have not found the secret room yet. No, it can't be there. It definitely could be there, but I don't think it is. If we go check for double confirmation, it's still inconclusive. It could still be there, but the triple confirmation will be in this room here, and this definitely supports the fact, but it's clearly not. So now it could be inside of the square here, and that's where I originally thought it was, and I was right. We actually have a dime here. So I think it's definitely worth it for us to at least try to get something with the mystery gift inside of the secret room. And let's see if it actually gives us something worthwhile here. Cross my fingers. You know, the Eternal Desizzle's not bad. Not bad. Is it better than Bob's Rotten Head, though? If it doesn't consume this, then I will take it. I'll keep it. Okay, well, there we go. So we are going to keep the Eternal Desizzle, because at least it does give us an extra reroll. A few rerolls, actually. It gives us three more rerolls than it would be if it was just a full charge on the D6. I guess technically it's 2 more times, but you know what I mean. Money has not been a problem on this run, and that's, well, except for the floor that we actually wanted to get something, but I digress. This is still we're in a pretty powerful position here from an economy standpoint. Guppy's tail will help, or Guppy's eye will help cut down on the unnecessary expenditures that we would have. I don't even know if that's a word or not. We chub. Try to get sneak if we can get a sneak nose goblin or sinus infection on one of these. Have it deal constant damage. It's going to be nice. Something on your face there, Chub. Roy Rage, I am going to keep that. And Guppy's collar, but we can't afford it, man. Oh, man, that sucks. It stayed open, too, but we wouldn't have... There's no way we could have gotten a soul heart, so... And I'm not taking a chance of taking Guppy's collar and hoping that it presses me. How about that? Someone knocked at the door. If you use the Answers rune here. Oh man, getting a petrified poop here would have been nice. Now, as you see with Pisces, we have to be careful about the knockback on airborne creatures. Fortunately, we don't have another bomb here. We do have 5 keys. So maybe if we get a golden chest or two, we can scout it out with Guppy's eye at least. But not being able to get Guppy's tail, or I keep saying Guppy's tail, not being able to get Guppy's collar is a little bit sad. Only because of, obviously, I'd love to get 2 or 3 Guppy. Now that of course doesn't mean that we're going to get Guppy, but there's always a chance. Horn card and basically a nothing burger of a secret room here. D6 or the Eternal D6, by the way, will give us a chance. We had it a couple days ago. We might even had it yesterday. Again, I don't remember. Crazy dodge there. It will either re-roll item pedestals, all item pedestals in the room, or it will consume the item. And that's it. Yo, okay. I did not think that the white skull would be going right towards us at the beginning of this room in the doorway. But that was a schmoove and a half by that egg burster. Hate Monster's Lung. I hate that item even more. Alright, good. Sun's Habit again. We've got to stop taking damage, though, because we can't... We're qualifying for Devil Deals, but we're just not able to hold on to our HP. And that's a problem. I'll let that blow up before I walk in there, forget that it's there, and then get hit and get real mad at myself. Yeah, so milk did spill. Dude, what is happening in these rooms, man? They're making so many ridiculous attack combos here. The more you move in that room, the worse it is. But that mob was spitting out so many pooters at once. And once again, we find ourselves in familiar situations where we just cannot hold on to this HP. And that's going to translate into a missed Devil Deal. Unless if we get a Devil Deal, unless we get an HP upgrade here. God, dude, they started that right next to the door. So even if we qualify for the Devil Deal right now, we cannot take one without dying, unless if it's an item that gives us soul hearts or something. Got to be kidding me. Well, we didn't get a Devil Deal anyway, but this chip damage here is getting it's wearing old, game, real quick. These little micro movements that these spikes are making, and you know, the knockback of Pisces is definitely not helping things. Again, we're just getting just terrible rooms, man. And this one's really bad because the Ipecac turret just sits right there. Get anywhere close to it, it does that. All I'm trying to do is just get to the super secret room here. Hopes that it's and hoping it's a Devil Deal room that has the 4 or the 3 black soul hearts in it, plus maybe some red chests. We're gonna make our way back to the item room and re-roll that. Get 7 cents for our troubles, but our troubles are not over by any means, especially for 7 cents. If all your troubles ended at just 7 cents, you know what? I'm happy for you. That's actually a great place to be. roll Lacrygy now, and that is not. There's another not useful item here. So I'm gonna keep. We've already missed boss rush, so boss rush ain't happening. I'm gonna keep clearing until we have full charge, dude. I feel like the game is just making just ridiculous shots right now. Getting hit by everything. All right, let's lock in and tighten up here. Jeez. Oh, okay, January. All right. Look, we're either going to get something or we're going to get nothing out of this item room. The game is clearly allergic right now to giving us useful items in item rooms, other than Pisces. And honestly, with the amount of knockback stuff that's been happening right now, it is expected, of course, because it's Pisces. But I'm not sure if it's been helping us or hindering us. So let's hunker down. Let's will and manifest some good item mojo here and turn Blood Puppy into something useful. That is excellent for us. I think I will take options as well. Options is just good. Used to hate the item. Now I don't. But at least with Prayer Card, we can get some much needed HP because we cannot hold on to Soul Heart HP right now. Very, very long floor here. Do not trust any of the shots that the game is throwing at us in our way right now. Even these arcing shots that normally go around Isaac or above him. It's, I mean, great. We could spend our 9 cents to get a second charge on the Prayer Card, but it really would not matter because even if we go down there with an Eternal Heart that gives us net 1 positive HP, if we use it here and then don't follow up with another Eternal Heart, we still get the same amount of HP, except we've had to go spend all of our money, and that's just not worth it. The unknown, but we do get our HP upgrade, as you just saw right there from Prayer Card, and we say goodbye to the Eternal Desizzle. Did your job admirably, again, getting us at least something that we can use to better our run and our health and our hopeful devil deals. I refuse to do this room. Refuse. The game's already shown that it's going to be a schmoovin' Andy, and I'm not gonna play with a schmoovin' Andy. No Eternal Hearts here. I don't care about the chest, and that is the other dead end. All right. Well, behold, what do we have here? It's another one of these rooms. Science Infection. It will spread to the egglets eventually. But all we need really is piercing shots for this build. We don't even need something crazy. I mean, I would love Eye of Belial, of course, but I'm gonna just assume that we won't ever get Eye of Belial on this run. Yeah, and it's that kind of variance that always gets me into trouble, either by way of saying this is bull crap, or me just saying like, hey, that's different That usually does not happen. Knights do not change on a dime like this. Something's going on. It's like, I don't know. It's like this run, the mobs are moving weird. Not even Pisces induced weirdness. They're just like, when do you ever see a knight turn on a dime? Like, not even on a dime, that's on a freaking penny. Yeah, this is fun. Hero might be here. Oh, it is there. Wow. Not expecting that one. So we can actually get into the boss trap room. And yeah, gonna take synth oil. It's range and damage, something that we definitely need. So again, remember as I was talking about in that last episode, whenever I fight someone like Adversary, I always try to plan my escape route to dodge the brimstone that he's inevitably going to do. Thankfully, our movement speed is still decent right now, so we can hang with Cage and being able to dodge him. We've taken so many hits and cleared so many rooms already. We've gotten a full Eternal Heart payout combo. Yep. Trying to attach one of the sinus infection tiers, one of them, and hopefully run them into the others. I don't know why that one didn't hit. Yep. So this is fun because I can't actually trail behind this champion because of the creep. So I have to pretty much angle all of my shots. Latch key, which is going to give us a luck upgrade and 2 regular keys and a soul heart. We could get the regular fool card there. I'm not going to do that though because we need to use the strength card for a devil deal first. And one very large floor, not an XL floor by the way, literally a double Isaac circle floor. So dude, these white skulls, man, I'm telling you, they're moving weird. It's like they're moving like a 0.5 of a second higher at faster speed than normal. Serpent's Kiss is good. They give us a poison shot. And also Poison Touch, which means that we are going to get a very high probable chance of getting a Soul Heart if and only if we touch the and poison the target. So this is an opportunity. We might lose an Eternal Heart, but we could gain so many Soul Hearts here on this Egglet. And I think that it's about time we exploit these jerks here for what they've done to us. So watch this. Okay, well that didn't go quite the way I wanted it to. Although we did get a couple of charges up on our prayer card. But with us having Curse the Unknown, it's literally impossible for us to know how much HP we have at this point. But you're very good at counting hits and you know monster damage. Which I don't. You just continue to keep taking shots. I mean, eventually we will hopefully get something that can kind of curtail that a bit, but it's almost like my reaction speed is just gone right now. Definite. I think my brain's broken today. I think it's actually dead. Been a long weekend. Hoping that we get some use out of the strength card here. And there goes our devil deal. Yeah, this is some not great Isaac play right here. We honestly didn't have a lot of HP. Imagine if we didn't have the prayer card. That was close. If we didn't have the prayer card, we were cooked. We've been taking so many hits here on this run. Yeah, great. If this is the right way to go. And what this comes down to is us not having enough damage to keep up with the demands of protecting our HP. Lots of money here. 5.90 damage is pathetic at this stage of the game. And with us not being able to dispatch enemies as fast as we need to, at a bare minimum level, it's causing us to stay in rooms in a lot longer. The longer we have to stay in a room and fight, the greater the chance is that we absolutely get wasted by damage. It's inevitable. There's no getting around it. The longer you're inside of a room, the higher the probability is. The chance that you take damage goes up tenfold. I guess Serpent's Kiss just decided to take a break. Like, what was that? It's like we weren't even poisoning those enemies. Did get 2 soul hearts, but at the cost of our devil deal. Go back and get those red hearts so we don't die. And this is not great. All right, let's see if this is the right go. Of course it's not. At this point, I would re-roll. I would absolutely yeet this run and just say F it. Let's see what we can get here. We are 2 or 3 for spun, but man, our damage is just lacking. Yeah, I said I'd do it. I'll do it. Get Skinny on Mushrooms, C-section, Glass Cannon. Demon Baby. I mean, this is it's definitely stronger. However, I do not like the implication of Glass Cannon. So we're going to be dealing lots of damage, but we're very, very fragile. But again, at the same time, okay, well, that we've gone down here, let's go to the final right way to go. All right. All right. This section is going to pretty much destroy anything that we come across, but that's not the complication. The complication right now is Glass Cannon. Because if we get touched once, we lose a lot of HP. And here's another full clear. Weird that the super secret room was so far away from the boss. I mean, we can bomb for the devil deal here, but this is only Utero 1. Man, yeah, this is... I didn't realize that we were so far behind. There we go. Okay, Utero 1. And it's going to be death, so we get an orbital here. Is definitely not what we're looking for. What we are looking for is a new spacebar item to get rid of glass cannon. Orbital and backstabber C-section is pretty good. Okay, we did mercifully pass that devil deal, so we got a little lucky there. Seven keys, we might as well go check to see what's in here. And actually, it doesn't even matter. We don't need keys because we have pay to play. Constellation Prize can give us a bomb, which was, of course, a troll bomb. And damage. But if we take damage with glass cannon and have it not being broken, we take double damage. Now, the damage that you take, regardless of your HP, while you have glass cannon, if you get hit for the double damage, that damage cannot kill you, but it will put you in a very, very, very bad spot. So even though it can't directly kill you, it can still kill you by secondhand nature. Think of here. I just came up with a perfect analogy for glass cannon. Glass cannon is the John Kramer of the Isaac world. You know, he's not going to kill you directly. He just puts you in bad situations where you can be killed. Like that right there, where we don't have the fire rate to deal with all those Diglets swarming us, and we instantly lose 2 soul hearts. This is the last room that we can have a little bit of reprieve before glass cannon rears its ugly head and we go again. And we've gone the wrong way again. Surely it's over here, right? Right. It is. Alright, super secret room should be here. Not. And this is going to be a very dangerous first phase here. You get a devil deal somehow. And yeah, we take Mega Blast here. So Mega Blast at least saves us from having to deal with C-section. That's important. Bunch of soul hearts in there. We'll definitely take it. And we've gone the wrong. Go get those soul hearts while we can. Only 2 away from being at full HP, which is great. C-section basically saved us in this one here. Yes, we have Skinny Eyed Mushroom, which is the reason why we have an increased movement speed as well as tears rate, which is which is no longer capped by 5.0. But we still don't really have the damage. We're dealing damage for sure. We're absolutely dealing damage. It's way better than it was, but we don't have that crazy overpowered. We're just gonna face roll this run and win it. We don't have stupid damage. Heard about stupid money? Well, here's stupid damage. Yeah, we're not at the stupid levels yet. Unbelievable, isn't it? That is 5 maps in a row now that we've gone in all wrong directions. January started off great. I mean, it's only what, the 4th right now? Like we were riding high, feeling good after December. First couple of January runs were honestly not bad at all. This run right here, though, feels like a culmination of everything that we didn't want a month to be. Let's go back at the Soul Heart here. It's key. Super Secret Room might be here. Nope. It could also be south of there, but I'll never know. I'm not going to go in the curse room at this point. It's just a waste of HP. We're going to need all the HP we can get. So, unlike Mom's Heart, or It Lives, this should be a cakewalk because of Backstabber C-section, just the way that they swarm the same enemy and just are proccing Backstab constantly. There we go. All right, we're gonna limp across the finish line here, but maybe we'll get a good direction to go. The wafer, that's definitely gonna seal the deal here, and we're almost at Beelzebub as well. Unfortunately, Spider Babby, or not Spider Babby, but the Intruder does not count towards Beelzebub. You know, it's one of them bugs. Navi indicates that the secret room is there. Another greed fight. Mega is a go. I don't know if this is the right way to go, but we're about to find out. It's not. Right. It's the right way to go? Nice, so at least we got Mega Maul. One of the Mega Mauls down quickly. We got sandwiched over there. Good. I think we are going to get the dub here. We ended up not using the strength card for a devil deal, but you know, it was one of those times where I do think that re-rolling was absolutely necessary. I wasn't playing very well in this one, and I apologize about that. Things were just off for this run. I feel like I got a little bamboozled, a little frazzled by a knock on the door. So Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I promise you tomorrow I'll be playing a lot better. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you click the like button and leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Thank you for all the new subs that came over during the New Year's stream and coming over here on YouTube from Twitch and signing up for the Mosh Pits, signing up to be on the Patreon. I really appreciate it, everybody. May 2026 be a glorious year for you and your family and friends and loved ones. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like, thanks to patrons of mine like Joshua Flanagan, C-Top18, G-Ben Gaijing, Danielle Parisi, and Connor Malloy. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of my Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.